Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day is going great. Mine is, and today we're going to definitely have an interesting video. We're going to be talking a little bit about my video yesterday. Now, I know a decent amount of you guys, specifically Philadelphia Fusion fans, were upset with me and how I reacted in the, the moment of me watching the actual match between New York and Philly. And then the part after that where I reviewed the game and kind of just put it out there that I think London Spitfire is going to dominate the Philadelphia Fusion. And I just want to say from the beginning, I'm sorry. I made a mistake yesterday with that video. I probably shouldn't have been so aggressive with how I really felt. Throughout the entire season, I have covered basically every single game. Maybe I've missed one or two here of ones that really didn't matter that much, but I have covered them all. And for the most part, like 98% of the season, I haven't let my emotions or my, inner fanboy get the best of me. I always stood by the slogan that I want to see the best games possible. And whatever that is, it is what it is. I just want to see some great Overwatch. One thing I will say though, being a fan is really fun. Watching your team and wanting them to win so bad, and then that feeling when they actually do win is just awesome, It's kind of like competing again, obviously not to the same level, but it's really cool. You feel way more involved rather than just watching the game and analyzing it for what it is. But that still doesn't mean that I don't want to see the best Overwatch possible. And I still do feel like that, and honestly, that is a reason why I was just so upset and salty that New York lost. Because in my mind, the ultimate final, the best games ever played, would have been against New York and London. Now, I'm not trying to take anything away from Philadelphia Fusion, and I know I said that yesterday, but seriously, they deserve to be here. They beat New York Excelsior when it matters. They proved that at this very second, they are better than New York Excelsior, so yes, they deserve to be in the final. It's just before the playoffs for about 5 months in the Overwatch League, it was always, wow, New York Excelsior, the best team of all time. They are so damn consistent. They are so damn good. They're going to win it all, right? So we all set them up to be in the final against whoever was going to be there, the Valiant, Philly, whoever made it, right? Didn't really matter. New York was going to be there. And then as soon as I saw the London Spitfire start picking up speed again, destroying the Gladiators, destroying the Valiant, in my mind, I'm like, oh my god. What I've been hoping for the entire season is about to happen. If you guys go back to my videos from the end of stage 1, the beginning of stage 2, the end of stage 2, all I talked about was how it's going to be such an amazing battle in New York Excelsior versus London Spitfire. I cannot wait. And yeah, that was my mistake, I set New York Excelsior to a standard that they couldn't reach, and that's my fault because honestly, going into the league, I was a guy preaching that, New York Excelsior, yeah, they're going to be good, but they do have this stigma about them that I don't know if they can get rid of, that they choke. I said it before the stage 1 finals. I said they would lose to London. I feel like they would choke in that situation. And I guess I lost sight of that. I forgot. Throughout the past 3 stages, New York has just been so damn good. Sabiolbi was amazing. Jonak, MVP. It's hard to doubt them. I was wrong. Philadelphia Fusion, EQO, Carpe, Poco, Sato, Hoppa, Boombox, Neptuno, all of them, they're really damn good players and they deserve to be in the final. Now, this doesn't change my opinion that I think London is still going to win, but I do think Philly will be able to put up a good fight. I want to go 3 sets. That would be awesome. I don't want to just sit there and watch London dominate them or Philadelphia dominate London. Obviously, if Philadelphia dominates London, I'll cry. But I want to see some close matches. I want to see London win on Game 5 of that 3rd and final set. And literally just have it come down to one team fight on Li Jiang Tower, 99-99. One player dies on London, one player dies on Philly, it just goes back and forth, and then one player standing wins it all. That would be so crazy. So again, I just want to say I really am sorry. I didn't mean to, make people angry and feel like I hated the Philadelphia Fusion, because I really do not. I love every single team, and I want to see them all succeed at the end of the day. I let the fan get the best of me yesterday, guys. I really did, and I'm not making this video to make excuses for myself. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what my thought process was and why I'm sorry. And I am sorry, 100%. Sorry to the Philly fans. Sorry to anybody who, just didn't enjoy the video yesterday because I was kind of a dick. And I was. It happens, boys. All I know is now we have a crazy showdown in about a week, and I'm going to be there in New York, guys, live watching the New York Excelsior. Oh my god. See, guys, seriously, I don't even know why I said New York Excelsior. I assumed that they would be in the final. That's what my brain was telling me for 5 months, and it's stuck in there. Again, I'm sorry for that, boys. Wow. Anyways, watching the Philadelphia Fusion take on the London Spitfire, and I absolutely cannot wait. Let me know down in the comments who's actually going, and if there's a lot of you guys going, should we set up a fan meet? I'm down to, maybe meet up at a restaurant in New York City, like near the Barclays Center or something. I don't know. You guys let me know how many of you are going to the actual event, and we could either do a meetup before or after. I'm definitely going to be going early because I want to get really good seats. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are going and what we should do. And yeah, so I guess we're done with that super long intro or whatever. I mean, I never finished the intro. Obviously, that was not the intro. So if you're new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more daily Overwatch and Fortnite content. And now let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff, boys. Alright, so now let's take a look at some of the aftermath from the matches yesterday. Obviously, not a lot of people were expecting Philly to win, and, you know, Twitter went crazy. Monte Cristo, XQC, myself, and many others, so we're going to cover a lot of that. But first, let's go ahead and cover this situation with EQO. So this was after the match. It's the post-conference. So pretty much they have a bunch of reporters there asking questions to the players. And, well, go ahead and take a look at the clip, boys.
Hi, this is Emerald with Blizzard. So both series in the first round went the distance, but the semifinals were pretty one-sided in favor of the teams that didn't have that extra week. So how much of a difference did the extra experience make in terms of finding the comfort level on stage and in the meta?
Nothing. Everyone thinks that playing first is an advantage, but we get to show our comps and they get to study us. Well, you know, we don't know anything about New York. The only reason we won today is because we played better. It's not because we played before. And I want everyone to understand that.
First and foremost, that was a really good response from EQO there, just laying it out, letting everyone know we did not have an advantage in this match, so please do not ask any more questions related to that. It's also kind of funny because if you guys ever watch like NBA post conferences, the players, they like hate the media and they always give like crappy responses and they're like really snappy and rude to them. And this sort of reminded me to that. Not that EQO is being rude and snappy here, but he's laying down the law. He's letting the media know, listen, I run shit around here, right? I'm the player. I make the money. Don't ask me any stupid questions, all right? Just laid the law down. I liked it. EQO, good stuff, brother. Okay, so you got to understand, this is a weird situation here. Obviously, there are advantages to playing first, but then there are also advantages to not playing first. You can sit here and try and weigh them out and see which one, you know, might be better. But at the end of the day, neither of them are that big of an advantage to where one team is going to beat the other 100% because they played first or didn't play first. Of course, the team that plays first, they get that experience. It's the first time playing in that format of where it's more than one best of 5. You play like 3 series. Of course, getting some experience and familiarity with that is nice. But also, if you're the team not playing, then you get to watch that team play, and the fact that it is a new meta, you get to study them, and the other team is not going to have any footage on you, and you clearly will have an advantage in that way. So it's kind of like experience against understanding your opponent and which one outweighs the other. And as I said, none of them really matter that much, so it's hard to decide which one really is a bigger advantage. At the end of the day, the better team is always going to come out on top, and as I said earlier in this video, Philadelphia Fusion was the better team. So again, I really did like EQO's response, and hopefully everybody understands now that yes, there are little advantages to playing first, and there's little advantages to not playing first. But now we're in the finals, and there is no playing first, playing second. We got London versus Philadelphia, a straight up 3 best of 5s, and the winner at the end gets crowned Overwatch League Season 1 champions. And I absolutely cannot wait for that, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at some responses from XQC after the match yesterday. He was frustrated and he said this: "The amount of excuses over and over again I see when the NYXL loses. Do you guys know how it feels to win and be discredited after beating a respectable opponent? Overwatch isn't that complicated. They got rolled. Handle it." So my initial response to this is that I really haven't seen a lot of people making excuses for NYXL. The only thing I've heard is what we really just covered, and that was Philadelphia having an advantage for playing first, and I just debunked that. So not really sure what XQC's talking about. He must have seen a bunch of Twitter posts where people were complaining, and I don't know. NYXL, they got outplayed. It's true. Yeah, in my video yesterday, I was salty, but I never said that Philadelphia Fusion didn't deserve to beat the New York Excelsior. They 100% did. And there was a response to this, and I actually really liked it. Some girl said this: "I don't understand what sort of excuses are given. as an NYXL fan. I haven't seen any excuses from anyone at all. It's a fact that NYXL didn't play well and was outplayed. Who said what? This is a pretty good response, and it kind of makes me think maybe XQC is talking about people saying NYXL choked. And you could honestly look at it two ways. Maybe some people who said NYXL choked are discrediting Philly and trying to say, oh, New York Excelsior only lost because they didn't play to their best. But when I say it, I mean, I think New York Excelsior kind of beat themselves, but obviously they also lost to the Philadelphia Fusion. They just didn't play to their best potential in the moment where it mattered. And let's be honest, that's often why a lot of people lose in high pressure situations. They just couldn't handle it and they choked. It happens so much. And that gives credit over to the Philadelphia Fusion, because in the moment, they didn't choke. They rose to the occasion and they won. They had a 4-minute hold on Dorado to close it out on last. That's insane, man. That takes balls. Philadelphia Fusion showed in that moment that they can rise up to the occasion and take what they want. And that really excites me for the finals. So that's pretty much it for XQC's response. I do agree with him. It sucks to be discredited for winning something against someone who is so good. And hopefully I didn't do that too bad in my video yesterday. I was just in the moment. And I hope nobody else is saying that Philadelphia Fusion don't deserve to be there, because they do. All right, and now let's move on to Monte Cristo, because he had a couple responses and some of them were pretty funny. So he tweeted this out as soon as the match was over. Looks like it is time to bust this out again. Universal choking sign, LW Blue, New York Excelsior. And yeah, I mean, we talked about it yesterday, boys. Things just don't change. It's unfortunate they did choke. Like, they had 4 minutes to cap Dorado, guys. They should have gotten that, especially the way they were rolling. And then they swapped over to triple tank, triple support with only 1 minute left. Yeah, that's kind of a questionable decision. I call that choking. And then his second response to it was this. We knew the talent was there for both Philly and London. Neither was very consistent, but peaking in the playoffs is what matters. Incredibly excited for these finals. Great response here. It's honestly so true, man. The potential of both these teams is absolutely insane, and I really do hope that they come to the finals and they're in their peak forms, because if they do, oh baby, it's gonna be exciting, guys. I'm talking all the way to the very last map, 99.99, winner takes all. Oh, that would be so epic. That's my dream scenario, guys, and that's why I always wanted New York and London, but hey, we got the better version, baby. Philadelphia Fusion, London Spitfire. Let's go, guys. I'm super hyped. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it, subscribe to my channel for more daily content, and that's gonna be it, guys. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you're going to the finals and you guys want to do a meetup, and I'm out of here. Peace.